Why should you get an 8-inch tom? Is it just going to be one more drum to hit arbitrarily? This was my concern when I first expanded my kit, but as it turns out, there's some pretty cool things that you can do with them. Let me show you some really practical things you can do with an 8-inch tom. Let's start with some fills. We're going to do a variation on 2 up, 2 down, something like this. For our pattern, we're going to do snare, tom 1, then tom 2, snare, effectively alternating the snare between each hand. Now you might be thinking, well, I could probably do this with any set of toms. Why does it matter for the 8-inch? It matters because of distance. Because the 8 and the 10 are usually so close to the snare, you have less distance between the snare and the drum, thus less time that's needed to get back and forth. So you can usually get things just a little bit faster and a little bit more accurate with playing on those as opposed to your 12 or 14, which will be further away. Let's try another fill in that style, this time 4 on the top and 2 on the bottom. The pattern that we'll follow will be 2 tom hits followed by 2 snare hits. Having that 8-inch tom allows for a lot more combinations. It helps prevent it from sounding redundant so quickly. Also, it makes it a little bit easier to play. As before, if you keep that left hand on the 8 or the 10-inch tom, it's a lot easier than having to try to reach your left hand all the way over to the other side of your kit. It's time to switch to some drum beats. We're going to focus on adding in some tom hits while playing on beats centered on the hi-hat. Again, due to the proximity, it becomes really effortless to add in some embellishments on that tom. This first groove is pretty basic, and it adds the tom in on 4E of each measure. To spice things up, try also adding a hit on the 10-inch tom, but only on the 4th time through. This next example shows just how easy it is to move that right hand to the tom and back. It really makes life easy when you're playing something with a rim click because you can keep that left hand in place. I really like this next example. Both hands add embellishment to the tom, but at different parts in their respective measures. Having something like this, a drum beat that takes longer to resolve, really helps keep the audience engaged longer. Let's move on to some tom-based grooves. This first example takes advantage of all 5 of my toms. You can hear that having so many different sounds available helps to make the beat sound a bit more unique. And if I were to take that 8-inch out, I'd have to rewrite it in a bit more of a basic and boring way. Here's another example of changing what tom we hit on the 4th time through. Having a tail like this, as I like to refer to it as, it helps to keep the audience engaged because we've set some pattern or some sound up the first 3 times, and then suddenly the 4th time we've changed it. If you're looking for more cool drum tips, then hit subscribe right over here or down below. And while you're waiting, check out this video.